everybody, I'm Amy.
I'm Dan.
We are the Hustle Couple coming at you today with, I can't remember what day it is, but it's our Ship With Me on eBay. Oh, and Poshmark.
And Poshmark, right.
What is today?
That's a great question. It's
Thursday.
It feels like Friday. Doesn't it feel like Friday?
I thought it felt like Wednesday. We missed yesterday. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
We're not actually sorry. We had
to
a
happen.
crazy day yesterday because we had a tenant move in upstairs. A lot of you are asking us questions about it. We do have an apartment at our house.
Directly above us right now.
And so someone is going to be living there for the next 9 months, and we had to get it ready for her to move in today. Whew.
Got it ready.
In the nick of time. Anyway.
I mean...
We needed every second of yesterday.
Yes.
To get ready for it. It wasn't in bad shape. It just... we just needed... Okay. We needed a minute, okay? We needed a minute.
All right.
How are sales? Let's talk about them.
Yeah. Well, they were okay.
We have 7 on eBay and 4 on Poshmark. Kind of one of them's a bundle.
But we have like 6 or 7 on layaway.
That's what I was going to say. Almost
Yeah.
half haven't paid yet.
Yeah.
So if those come through and pay, then we're doing okay.
Huh. See what you did there.
Okay, you're going to see a lot of the stuff from our hauls, our recent estate sale hauls, and we start estate selling again tomorrow.
Oh, Lord.
So we'll see if we find anything, and you're going to start to see some of those things selling, and you'll get to know how much they sold for and if it was worth the investment profit-wise.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
We're going to pull these things.
Let's do it.
Okay, so these are all in a row.
Yeah.
So 3663.
Yep.
Made a deal on Poshmark. I just...
3663.
And then 3665.
5.
And 3666. Sold a bundle of Oska, the brand that we were listing, the German brand. It's a good brand, but it's not, the resale market in the States is not that great. So
Okay.
I took a bundle. I'll tell you about that. 54.54.
54.
Oh, I also took a low offer on this. Okay, so Poshmark's the bargain basement, everybody. I can't wait for you to see some of these sales, though. I'm pretty excited about some of them. I mean, yeah, I'm excited. Nothing too crazy.
Okay, got it.
Healthy. Okay, 50.94.
50.
Oh, we sold this, but I don't think they've paid yet. Yeah, they haven't. We sold this plate, but they haven't paid yet. Okay, 56.99.
Okay.
56.96. Anytime you hear me say a number between 5,400 and 5,600, it's a new thing. 55.49, newer thing. 55 to 5,700 is where we're at right now. Like our next number is 57.46. 56.79. I gotta grab this belt.
Yep.
And then shoes, 44.93.
Let me come drop off here. $44.93.
Yeah. I think you'll learn a lot from this video based on brands and sell-through rate and stuff like that. So I'm happy to share any information we have on these, especially if you're a clothing seller. A lot of this is clothing today. Sometimes it's hard goods and plush. Today it happens to be mostly clothing. So hopefully you can learn a thing or two, especially if you're new here and you haven't seen our videos over the past couple of years. If you're old hat, you're going to be like, yeah, we know about those brands. You sell them all the time. But some new people might not know. It's exciting times.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right.
Okay, we're going to start on Poshmark.
Cool.
Start with the bundle.
Oh.
Start with the bundle.
Going for a loop there.
So these are 3 shirts from Oska. It's a German brand. It's minimalist. It's the German equivalent of like an Eileen Fisher. A little bit more stylized, you know? It's kind of like between an Eskandar and an Eileen Fisher. Kind of like rests right there in the middle.
Okay.
So we call it minimalist. And that is not
That
it.
is not.
Oh.
Neither did I.
Did you have a brain fart?
I must have.
366. What is that?
I totally went. I displaced all my numbers on this. I got one of them right. Wow.
3665 and 3666 and 3663. Good thing we didn't send those. Anyway, so she had put in offers for all of them individually. And I had them listed at about $50. It's really hard to price this brand because there's not many sold in the States. And I didn't know, so they're just shirts. Anyway, she sent in $25 offers. I canceled them all and I bundled it for her and I said, look, I'll take 100. And then I'll save you on shipping. I try to be nice.
Okay, 3663 and 5, right?
Yep. And then she counter offered to 75. I took it. So it's 25 each. She would have paid that much if I had taken her offers and shipping on all of those separately. So I saved her money, but she didn't save me any money.
She's not appreciative.
But I took it because these have been sitting a little bit. See, remember when I told you we're at 57.46? These are 36.63. So they've been sitting since like November.
Okay, but caveat, all of the 4000s are shoes.
Yeah.
And stuff, and we're only halfway through the 4000s.
But still.
But still, yeah.
So they're sitting since November. So I'm happy to move them on. I would have liked another $20 out of it, and I'm just not going to worry about it. Because you know what? We're not a storage facility, and this is 3 items leaving our house.
Right, for a pretty decent amount of profit, too.
I need you, if you're having trouble understanding what I'm saying, and you're like, but you can't give your stuff away. If you're that person on the other side of the screen right now, I'm telling you, we were those people. You don't make money that way.
This is Poshmark, right?
Yeah. We paid $3 for each of these. So I just turned $9 into $75 minus fees. So I made $40. That's money, right? And who knows if somebody would have ever bought these, because it's a really niche brand. So you have to take all of that into account and make money. Move stuff. Move it. I'm still kind of bitter about it, though. I don't want you to think. I don't want you to think that I'm like all good with it. I'm not. I am good once I see it like leaving our house like this, though. Yes. Leave our house. Sorry for the tape sound.
Some
not
people
sorry.
love it.
Not sorry. All right.
A couple people love the tape sound.
Well, there you go. That's for you.
There you go. All right.
Start an IKEA bag. Tell us.
All right, and the next Poshmark was this Desigual men's shirt, and a Henley shirt. And what do you want to tell the people about Desigual?
I love this brand.
It's great. It's usually embroidered and kind of loud.
But in the men's department, it doesn't do so great. I took an $11 offer.
No.
I did.
No.
Because I had no interest on eBay. So what I do, if I get a low offer on Poshmark, I'll go check eBay and see if there's views or watchers or nothing. And I've already listed it once.
Oh, so everybody was like, nah.
Yeah, so I was like, You know what, though? Moving merchandise, still made a profit. Right? Where's the ticket?
$2.99.
Now we know. We're not going to pick that up. The men's stuff does not do as well as the heavily embroidered women's stuff. The
women's stuff
louder,
does
the
really
better.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. But you have to learn these lessons, right? But we didn't lose money learning the lesson. That's the greatest thing.
Oh, what am I
We're all
doing?
good.
It's Poshmark. I'm sorry.
Good.
Wasted a poly.
He's having a day.
Yeah, you know.
Guys, we listed 12 things before this video. And it was like we had all morning. We were airporting and touring and all this stuff. We were doing all this stuff with the tenant. And then it was 2 o'clock. Dan got back from doing his errands. And we were like, I said, we got an hour and a half. We need to list some stuff. And we sat down and did it and did 12 things in an hour and a half.
Sure did. Just saying.
We both said it at the same time. Jinx!
Hey,
All right, this brand's good.
this brand's good.
Tune in.
Everybody look up. Pay attention. Take notes.
Sid Mashburn.
Mashburn.
I was going to say Mashburn. I think people on our channel would look this brand up if they saw it.
Yeah.
It looks a little hipster.
It looks a little hipster, but it feels nice.
It's a flannel.
It's kind of heavy.
Sid Mashburn flannel shirt, extra large, slim, navy blue, red check, cotton cutaway color. Sold for $30 and
Paid
shipping
$1.25.
$1.25. It has a good following. It doesn't sell for a ton. It's kind of like Peter Millar, all those brands. You know, it's like solid. I like it.
Solid. You want to give me one of those giant Doki stickers?
I like a solid eBay sale, you know? I'm going to pick red.
Okay. Where's our...
We're using up these big old stickers. Yeah. Gotta go to something. Why waste them?
Right?
I like freestickers.com.
There you go.
Okay, this weighs 13 ounces. This is a bundle roo on eBay.
The rare and elusive eBay bundle.
We will combine shipping. We'll walk you through it in the video at the end.
Alright.
So this person purchased 2 pairs of the gauzy Bryn Walker pants that we just listed. See, look, $56.99. We're on $57.46. We list about 20 things a day. We just listed these, so that's great. And they're white, and summer's closing out, and we're moving these on. I love all of those things together. So we had these priced, I think, about $50, $70 maybe, and they paid $54 each. Yeah!
Nice.
We paid $308 for these babies.
Each.
Bye.
Bye. Get them
That
out
was
of
a
here.
really good estate sale haul that we had.
Yep.
And then,
So they paid first class for both, so that's going to be enough to cover the priority.
yeah, you wanna see how much?
Which we're probably going to need, right?
I don't think so. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
That's how we do it. They only weigh 14 ounces because they're so lightweight. They're linen and gauze. So what happened was these were sitting in a stain pile. And I stain treated them.
You did. You rescued him.
Then we listed them and then they sold. I love that. I soaked them
Oh, yeah. There you
in
go.
the retro clean.
Get away.
Love a retro clean.
Sure do.
Double D Ranch. I took a kind of lower off on this, but that stuff, it hasn't been listed a while, but it's approaching stale territory, and I just loved this. It's a Double D Ranch skirt, and it has embroidery all over. I
Yep.
hope it's on the front and the back because I told her it was. It looked like it was in the pictures. I was a
Yeah.
little bit confused, but whatever. It's a maxi skirt, and it sold for $69.
Excellent.
If the label is, maybe we can show you.
If it's accessible.
If it's accessible.
Let's see.
I love this brand, and some pieces do better than others, but they all sell for us.
Nope, it's got to come out.
Well, let's check if there's embroidery on both sides, front and back. Oh, you know what I'm
Oh.
Christy,
Oh.
Christy's calling me out. You opened up a black item. I'm gonna be lint rolling it. Look, there's little hairs all over it. Come on. This is why I don't like just sending stuff. Oh, this one's a bad one.
Oh,
You
no.
almost did a bad thing. I assured this lady that it was in good condition. She reached out and everything. Look at this. Like a pet fiesta in here. Goodness. Lord. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. I can't believe this is happening right now of all time. Right before we're shipping it. Oh gosh. So much pet hair. Okay, I'm being a little dramatic, but there is quite a bit. Quite a bit. Dan and I obviously don't have the same. You can talk about Double D Ranch. What do you look for?
What do you mean? What do I look for?
Like in a good piece, because not all their pieces are the best. They do have some really nice ones.
They do have, yeah, like the nicer ones are going to be heavier knit pieces.
Yeah, like
with,
this.
Yeah, with some embroidery and.
And the two-piece sets are really great.
Yeah, that's true.
Two-piece sets are trending in all
In
different.
general?
Yeah,
Okay. This is linen and nylon.
it is nice.
Okay.
It's feels like, you know, like winter knit. It's weird.
Feels like it's trying to be St. John.
It does. Feels like it's trying to be a collie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is a newer tag too, I think.
Well, if we ever get past the lint rolling phase,
I can show you the tag. Yeah.
we'll show you.
Aggressive.
Well, it looked like somebody skinned a collie on here. Did not understand what happened. Oh, we got little snaggy rows. Ooh, I need to be careful. I didn't do that. It was already like that.
I believe it.
I love to look over the things. Don't cut a knit, but this is a piece of embroidery that was hanging loose. If you have an issue with a sweater, do not cut it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I could probably fix that. Should I fix this? I could fix it. It would take 2 seconds.
Okay.
Sorry guys, we don't edit our videos. You're gonna have to just hang out while I fix this.
Show them what you're fixing.
Well, okay. You show them and I'll...
Show the tag too.
Show them the tag.
Show them the tag. Okay, where's the tag? There it is. There you go.
It's pretty tag. Yeah. And this brand, you can find it vintage. The tag has changed a lot. It's a Western brand. Okay, did you show them what I'm fixing?
Nope.
I'm gonna try to fix. Okay.
What are you gonna try to do?
I don't know.
Alright, okay.
Alright, y'all just do 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 do. So Dan lists the stuff. This is the issue. But it's good because I am completely neurotic. So he just lists stuff. We have the opposite ends of the spectrum. If I was listing this, I would stop everything and do what I'm doing right now, and it would be a big old problem. Do you know what I mean? I would never get anything listed. So I'm not saying that you're careless or anything like that. You're just less...
Yeah.
Also, you don't know what can be fixed and what can't be fixed. And that...
Also very true.
Yeah. I need a bigger needle. Whoa, I'm trying to... I need a... Can I see if there's a bigger needle in here? Anyway, so... I don't know. It's a double-edged sword sometimes. Working with someone else. But in this case... Like, if somebody does a return on this because of something I could have fixed, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
I wish I could do sewing videos. Oh my gosh, I found the best one today of someone re-knitting a sweater.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm just not good at sewing. I'm just not good at sewing videos. I need a bigger needle. This is never gonna work. This is never going to work.
Oh, because you can't thread it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. I don't know if I have any big needles
Yeah.
here. These sewing kits that I've been using come with tiny needles. The tiniest of the needles. Oh my god, I have needles everywhere right now. Where's my sewing kit? Everyone loves when I talk about my sewing kit. That's also a drinking game.
Here you go.
Come on, big needle.
Come on. What you got?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Got nothing. Why they all gotta be so tiny? Not big.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
no.
Lord.
Oh, no. This is the entertainment that you guys pay for.
Yeah, I'm sure, right?
This is what you get. Quality entertainment. Let me see if I can thread this through. But I just need like one of these little buckets to be all needles. This one might be smaller. That's good.
Great. Perfect.
No, it's not. I'm just kidding. So anyway, there's plenty of videos on the YouTube about people mending things. So I hear you that you want videos, but I'm just not good at it. Also, my methods aren't very orthodox. Dang it, I knew that was gonna happen. Said no, mama, and it broke. Broke. It's broke. It's broken.
Great.
It's broken. Okay, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to go even more unorthodox here. Where'd that go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
You got it. I'm dying to see. You're gonna tape it. All right, all right.
This is a really simple fix if I had the right tool for the job, but I don't. And maybe you don't either. Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, I'm stuck. I'm fascinated now.
Oh my god, stop. What if it doesn't work? I'm so embarrassed. We don't edit. Slid right off. Slid off. What if I make this into a needle? Dropping needles. Push it through.
Okay, what about, can you use this mechanical pencil
No.
to push it through?
No, it's gonna break.
Trying to help. Sorry. What about these tiny tweezers?
Oh, maybe. Let me try these tiny tweezers. So basically what I did is I just made like a shoelace on it. You know what I mean?
Yep. You can like punch through and then grab
That's
it.
what we want to do. We want to punch through. Gosh. I feel like I'm doing brain surgery right now.
You look like you're doing brain surgery.
Y'all, this is so entertaining. I know it. We might actually have to put in an edit. First time
What?
ever.
No.
No, they love it. They love the long videos. Do you love me just sewing in silence? Do you like those videos?
Oh.
Leave us a comment below. I need an embroidery hoop, y'all. I need all the things.
Can I help somehow? You want me to like stretch it?
Remember that one time? Come on. Yes!
Ah,
yes, yes,
success.
yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we pulled it through one way. Gotta do this 2 more times.
2 more?
Yeah, look, it's
Oh,
like
dang.
that length. But at least it'll be done.
You gotta go a little more, I
I
think.
can't see.
Yeah, you go too close.
Nah,
You go like halfway. Yeah,
I'm
like that.
halfway.
Yeah. It's close. Closer.
See, I'm not through the hole though. Oh, that's helpful. Where do we think it goes? Tiny one here.
Sure.
Like a little bird beak.
I know.
Like a mama bird. Hello. Thanks for the tweezers.
You're
Went
welcome.
a little high, but that's
Yeah.
okay. It happens. I really just need to go to the craft store and get all the things I know I always need, but I never have. You know?
Yep. Hey.
I did order a new snag tool, and when that comes in, I will show you. Because that thing's amazing. Comes in Saturday.
What's a snag tool?
It's kind of like what I'm using right here, but actually meant for the job.
Got it.
All right, we're on the home stretch.
All right.
This thing looks just like a baby bird. Meep, 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 meep. Feed me, Seymour.
If we were professional YouTubers, I would insert sound effects right now.
Dang.
And clever cartoons.
I fixed it.
Yeah!
Okay, now we gotta tie it back here because it's gonna come right on out again if we don't take some precautions.
Yes.
Look,
Hey, you got some tweezers there you can use.
these tweezers because I'm a brain surgeon. So brain surgeons get paid a lot more money than us making $69. Alright, I'm just gonna tuck it.
There you go. Just tuck it.
Alright, that made a world of difference with not much effort. I mean, other than me trying to find the right tool and then Dan coming through with these amazing tweezers that I think I got out of a junk bag. I just want you to know that. And I was like, you're going to want these.
No, I think those came from, these were in 3D printing days.
Yeah.
Remember when I had all the little ones for the, when we were
I
making
bought you
models?
those. I know, I bought you those.
Yep.
He loves a tweezer. He's a tinkerer, you see.
Sometimes.
He loves a
Sometimes.
tinker. See, there's all kind of crooked.
Yay,
Mine
good.
was better than that.
It's hand done, man.
Hand sewn, faux show. There's one little thing I was gonna try to. Anyway, I would recommend, if you can, just learn some basic sewing. Look at that! I just pulled that, and now it's all better.
Hold
Tie
there.
it. Gotta tie it.
I'm trying to clean up the needles and the little metal pieces.
Oh, that's good.
Anything's broken.
Get yourself some basic sewing. I could teach sewing if it was in person. The YouTube thing is really hard.
Oh yeah, I imagine the camera setup would be like very difficult.
Yeah, and it's all on my hands, and my hands are all stubby and gross.
Kidding.
They really are. Yo, I'm a
Really?
worker. I'm a little worker bee. I don't want manicures or anything ever. Alright, I feel much better about this. It still has some pet hair on it. Good lord. Somebody must have had a chihuahua or something. Ay, chihuahua.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, it's way better than it was when I was one before.
Oh my god, get away.
Alright, glad you
away.
tuned in today.
37
Thank you.
and a half minutes later.
Thank you.
I'm kidding. Hasn't been that long, has it?
Well, I don't want to return on those for something I can
Yeah.
fix.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna need a flat rate, a padded, please.
We're running low in the old...
No, we got a whole box of them.
I'm just saying in here we're running low.
Okay. What a doozy.
Doozy. Okay. $69 plus $8.99 shipping. That is what is up.
Awesome.
Okay, great.
Discuss. Okay. What do we have next?
Oh, we could have put that in a reach. It's going to Texas.
Oh.
What's the difference in price?
Oh. Probably like 16 cents or something. Let me see. $8.13 versus $8.20. 7 cents. I'm not gonna repackage it for 7 cents.
Nah, you just put that in a reach.
I mean, I could, but it's 7 cents.
Okay.
We'd use more in tape. What's up?
The next is the belt.
Oh, the belt.
This is so cool, but here's the lesson. I didn't know what to price it because I didn't know. All right, this is a vintage elk. Get in there and show them. Vintage elk burr 3D carved buckle, signed floral tooled leather belt, 38 inches rare.
Look how cool this thing is.
It's made out of an antler
Let me try to
of an elk.
focus it. Boom.
Isn't that
It's
awesome?
gnarly and thick and awesome.
We
Yes.
paid $1.91 for this belt. It had no size on it, it's 38 inches. And there were other vintage elk burr belts. But I don't know, so I priced it $200. I'm like, this thing's awesome. Anyway, it's been sitting a little bit, not that long. And then somebody offered $98. And I'm like, I spent $2 on it. Mm-hmm.
Sold.
Yeah. Took that offer right away. It's half price, but I don't care.
Don't care.
When you don't know what you're doing in the, if you're not as confident in the listing process as the price, I always go high because that's just who I am. But to me, I'm like, well, that's what it's worth, $98.
Right? What someone is willing to pay.
I could have countered, but who knows if this person would have ever come back ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I did good.
I think so too.
I'm pretty happy with $98.
Where is it going to?
Colorado. Highlands Ranch, Colorado.
Okay. Okay.
Feels right going to Colorado.
Sure does. We can put that in a little. Well, how heavy? Figure that out first.
Yeah, put a little box. Little boxes.
Like this size?
4 by 6 by 8. 8
No,
by
this
6
one's
by
smaller.
No, that's not what I would put it in. Or we have these boxes. These might be better because they're like
This one's like perfect size.
for both.
Well, once you fold it, I think.
But with this
no,
extra.
No, you're right. You're right.
I know. Joke.
Get away. You get away.
Joke. Give me a little more bubs for this guy. I mean, when you pay $98 for a bill,
Yeah.
you pretty much you get all the bubble wrap
You get
you
a
need.
little beauty box.
You get all the beauty boxes. Those boxes are nice.
Nice.
They're like double walled or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know if it's
Should we
still
give
gonna
them a giant eBay
go. Well, let's
sticker?
go first class.
Let's try it. Let's give it to me.
Yeah, it was $98 then. What do you pay?
Yeah.
You paid priority. Expedited. We should put it in there.
Yeah.
Let's see, you want to compare?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's less than a pound.
Okay. Yeah, but it could be one of those weird situations where.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Weird situations happen.
How much less? The 14 or 15 ounces?
It is 16 ounces, 15.1.
Okay, so 16. And what's the dimension?
9.5 by 6 by 2.5.
So that's $7.88 priority mail. That's great.
Yeah, that's cheaper than a flat rate, right?
Yes,
Okay.
because it's going to Colorado. It's close. Now we're gonna seal it. Seal this bad boy.
What was a regional versus an envelope? You know, I'm like,
Original was like 920 something.
and what's a padded?
820.
So it's more? Cool.
Yep.
Okay. Sometimes, y'all, that it gets gnarly. Like, using your own box sometimes is way more expensive. I can't explain it. I don't know. It just depends on where it's going, how much it weighs, what size the box is. Somebody's shouting at their thing, check cubic! I feel it. I feel you.
I don't think this is heavy enough to save money on cubic.
Yeah, I don't either, because it's not even a pound. I mean, 16 ounces technically is a pound, but if you put it in as 16 ounces, eBay lets you send it first class. Not at the postal counter.
Yep.
The postal counter people will laugh you out of town.
Yes, they will. They're like, get out of here. You don't know what you're talking about. Because isn't it like at the counter, isn't it like 14 ounces?
13.
13? Man, you're getting stingy with those last 3 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Ticket.
Ticket.
Elk belt.
Elk belt.
This looks so tiny, but we sold a lot.
All right.
16 ounces. Versace.
Boom.
This is one of the skirts we just sold. Let's show them the label.
Okie dokie. First in this first class mail.
Yeah, it's like a Versus Versace.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So Versus is like a little.
Like a diffusion? Is that the
Yeah, it's
proper
like the
term?
teen brand.
The teen brand. Stop it.
It is. Versus by Versace. We got this at the estate sale, the one with all the shoes.
Yep.
And so I think our cost of goods there was $9.05. Yep.
Yep.
And it sold for $57.
Hey, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, because I think actually, you know, we average our cost of goods when we go to an estate sale. I think we bought it for $5. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to put $9.05 in our books. It did bring some of the more expensive things we got down in price, if that makes sense. But it did have a lot of interest, and I don't say no to $57. I think we had it listed at $69, and then it was on sale for like $66 or $62 or something like that, and then she offered $57. I was like,
Sold.
It's a cool skirt.
It is.
I'm happy to take $57. Also, today I might be able to give you the update on some of the estate sales, like how much we've made. I think that'll be really interesting. Because of the labels and Vendu, I'm able to do that.
You did.
I did.
Excellent.
I can.
Okay.
I will.
Oh, all of the things.
I still have my Java sock.
There you go.
Danskos! These are from Colorado at the bins. We do not really pick up Danskos anymore unless we're at the bins. They don't sell as well as they used to, in my opinion. They do sell, but not for as much as they used to.
Right.
So these sold for $28 plus shipping, which was $12.99. They're nice. You always got to twist them and try to crack them. Make sure they're not dry rotted.
Nope, these are good.
We,
These are in good shape?
yeah,
Yep. Just keep them in the box and off on their way.
I think they, do they need any padding or anything?
I mean,
No?
they are super snug. Where are they going? Ooh, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Let's see. You know what? That's not bad. $9.27 for this guy.
Love it.
Wisconsin must be closer than I think.
Straight up. I think straight up. Straight up, now tell me, do you really want to
It was.
You're
you
welcome.
Know it was coming.
You're welcome.
All right.
It's gonna be in your head all day. Thanks for
Yes.
throwing that on the ground, so I have to pick it up again. But really,
I'm sorry.
really, he literally just like bam. Here we go, picking it up. Man, I need an increase in my hourly wage. If you're gonna be pulling moves like that.
Were we supposed to show how to combine the shipping?
Yeah, just talk it out.
Okay, so on your eBay bulk shipping buy labels screen, if you can combine orders for your buyers, there's going to be a link at the very top left-hand corner. It says combine orders per buyer, and then in an orange circle, it'll tell you the number of how many items are being combined. In this case, 2. So I click there, and then it puts a gray box and a check mark next to the combined orders. And that's all you got to do.
Okay.
And then you buy one shipping label for both things.
Did you ever figure out what was in that return?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually remembered what it was.
Oh.
Pretty. Hold on. Not really padded. It's the freaking the Coca-Cola polar bear thing.
Y'all, hopefully we can hit up some estate sales and get some good stuff tomorrow morning. Normally we go on Thursdays too, but we didn't because we were busy.
We were. I haven't even looked at what's out there. I haven't even made a route or anything yet.
I know. I'm kind of excited though. It'll be our dinner assignment. We will be listing live tonight. Thank you for checking in on us. Some people were like, "Where were you yesterday? Are you okay?"
That's so sweet. Yeah.
So nice.
If we're not going to be up or putting a video up as quote unquote expected, we will put a post up on the community tab. And that should come, if you're subscribed, that should come through on the feed.
But you gotta go to your subscriptions tab.
Right.
Which I always forget to do because it's on my main feed. Most people I subscribe to and watch are on my main feed. But then I can't see their messages unless I go to the subscriptions.
Alright, here's the Sid Mashburn shirt. This is the Bryn Walker bundle.
Bundle! Bundle of Bryn.
It got me.
Gotcha.
Alright, the Double D Ranch. Come on. The elk burr belt and buckle.
Belt and buckle. I will need a plain label por favor.
Don't want that coming back to us this time.
Now I'm covering up Allure beauty box.
Oh.
Put my label over the label.
Versus.
Versace in a poly mailer.
That's right.
We don't care.
Okay, and the dance goes.
Oh, that thing's only going to Texas anyway. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Dance go.
Okay.
I'm just so relieved that we got that. It's been looming, getting this apartment ready, and now that it's done, you can probably hear it in my voice. I'm just like so relieved.
Totally so relieved. All right, I can't make any promises, but I'm gonna try to go check in with Jeremy and Picnic.
Okay, we need a
We'll see what
Jeremy
happens.
and Picnic's
Segment title.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something.
Yeah,
Leave a comment
something
below.
clever.
Like, we used to have the moment with Mojo. We need a thing. Jeremy and Picnic.
Something.
Picnic and Jeremy.
We got people out there.
Y'all help.
They'll help us.
You get a prize.
Yeah.
If you win.
And then we'll see.
Do we have prizes? Sure, we have
can think of
prizes.
something. And then we'll see what we've made on all this awesome stuff.
Okay.
Look at this guy. This is Jeremy's. Yep. Sleeping on the job. And then we got Picnic over here. Being a very sweet window cat. Hi. All right, we're going to go run to the post office and then we'll be back.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Okay, so we sold 11 items today.
Okay.
524 revenue, 320.72 in profit.
Excellent.
So I'm pretty stoked about that for two reasons. One is this. Month to date, we should be at 2,200, and it knocked us into being on track.
Perfect.
Because we try to make $200 a day in profit, and it's the 11th day of the month. So I'm happy about that. I'm also happy that we were able to keep that number so close.
Yeah.
The stuff we sold today was a low cost of goods. I paid a crap ton of promotions, though, and I'm really not happy about that. So I'll just tell you, on the Dansk goes,
Yep.
we made $19.75 profit, but $10.33 in fees.
Yikes.
It gets worse.
Huh. Oh no.
Versace, we made $31.34 in profit, $17.81 in fees.
Good Lord.
The Elk Belt, that was not promoted, $7.88 in fees.
Perfect.
Thank you. Double D
How
Ranch.
much profit on that guy?
Oh, $83.42.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a really good pickup. Double D Ranch knit skirt, $42.21 profit,
Okay.
$22 in fees.
Wow.
Y'all, I set these promotions. Don't come at me. The Bryn Walker stuff, we paid $14.98 in fees on both, and $35 profit on each.
Okay.
Sid Mashburn, $19.21 in profit, and $8.42 in fees.
Not bad.
No, it's bad. The Desigual, we made $3.34 in profit.
Sweet.
And the rest is Poshmark.
Okay.
Each Oscar shirt we made $16.35 on. Not great, but
Yeah.
it happens.
It
I'm
does.
missing a ticket. Oh, the Desigual. Never mind. Okay, and then what I want to show you is, so we did the estate sale in November, where we
Right.
got all the Eileen Fisher stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show you our custom from November. I want to show a couple things. Do you mind?
No.
Okay, so we went to that estate sale in November. So the custom, we're doing the custom fields all the way to modern day, which is the 11th. Okay. So when I go to my labels here, from that estate sale, oh my gosh, it's so good. We have listed 180 items, and
Nice.
of those 180 items, 155 of them have sold.
That's freaking awesome.
That is incredible. incredible. 155 divided by 180. Come on, where's my calculator? We have sold 86% of the stuff we've listed.
That is awesome.
For an average sale price of $58.24. We have made $6,000 profit. This is profit. Everything is cost of goods. Everything is taken out.
Yep.
We've made $6,000 profit off of that one, hitting that one estate sale at the right time.
Yep.
And then
oh man, that's awesome.
the estate sale that we did in July, the big one
Yeah.
with the shoes, we've listed 52 items, and so far 18 have sold, and we've made $624 profit so far.
Okay.
And that was it's August 11th now. I think we finally got through the stuff at the beginning of August. So it's really only been listed for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We've already sold 18 things.
So we're well on our way to breaking even on that total amount spent at that sale.
Yep, and we still have all these to go, and a lot of the stuff we picked up is winter stuff.
Awesome.
So that'll be exciting. The Colorado bins, let's look. We listed 75 things, 41 of them have sold. We've made $1,132 off of that weekend in Colorado.
Look at that average sale price from bin stuff.
Bin sale price right here. It does include
Nice.
shipping, but most of it was clothes.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
good. I love this labels feature. This isn't sponsored by Vendu or anything. I just wanted to show you guys how great it is.
Yes.
That you can use, I don't know.
You can custom label it and filter your analytics any way you want. Hey everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate it. Join us on the other channel, which is linked in the description of this video down below.
Yes.
We do live listing there on eBay, 7:30 p.m. Central Time.
Bye.